what would you say are some of the first steps that a beneficiary should be taking to claim these assets?
Well, when you're named as a beneficiary, it's going to be a direct transfer, or it's going to be between the institution and the beneficiary. So it's not something that involves the executor. So what I often see is you're working with an executor, they're gathering assets, they're inventorying what's in an estate, and they kind of think they're in charge of everything. And they do need to know about these assets. They do need to take that full inventory, but they're not the one who's entitled to it, or the estate isn't the entity that's entitled to it. And the executor is the person who's in charge of the estate. So a beneficiary is someone who has to make a claim, just like a life insurance policy. If you pass away, you file a claim form and you get a check from the life insurance company. It comes to you, the beneficiary. If you are an IRA beneficiary, it's between you and the institution. You're going to need to put together the forms and the paperwork to create an inherited account so that the institution can deposit that money or transfer that money into, or the securities into, that new inherited IRA account. And what's unique here is it will always be in the name of the deceased person, and you will always be the beneficiary of that person's IRA. That's how an inherited IRA gets registered. It's very important it gets registered that way, because if it's a distribution to you and then you turn around and try to put it into an IRA, you've taken the money as a taxable event. So it has to go from the IRA of the deceased into the inherited account. And that's done by paperwork directly through the institution or with the help of your advisor. If the people you would name as your beneficiaries are important to you, it's important that you do good planning now. Get your successor owners, your contingent beneficiaries, not just the primary, in place. To help in that, check us out at goodfinancial.com and go to the Contact Us page, and we're happy to start a conversation.